guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a makeup tutorial. I haven't done one in a really long time. I just haven't sat down to do one. I feel like so many things get in the way, and obviously they take a little bit more time than when I do a review or an unboxing video or anything of that sort. So I wanted to do this look for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's a nice like red brick orangey color type of look. Nothing too intense, nothing too crazy. I really like how it came out. It looks really nice on the skin, and with this nice brown nude liquid lipstick, it looks amazing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am doing a giveaway. If you haven't seen my last video, the rules are on there, so please check it out so you guys can win an amazing giveaway. So if you guys want to see how I achieved this look, please keep on watching. Okay, so the first things first, we're going to use the 350 palette, as I said, and the colors that I'm going to be going in with is this orange color right here is the first color. I already set my lids with some MAC Painterly Paint Pot, and then with some Laura Mercier setting powder, so everything can blend out easy. And I'm going to be using the blending E25 brush from Sigma, which looks like this. It's such a great brush. So I'm just going to go in to the crease area, and I'm just going to blend that in all over. You don't have to be really precise with this first shadow, just because I'm going to be layering another color on top. So let me zoom you guys in a little bit, because I want you guys to catch the look, and you can tell right away the colors coming in. So just blend out, and with this step, take your time, because I feel like this step is really crucial. If you don't blend it out good enough, it's not gonna look right. So I always have another brush as my blending brush that has no shadow in it, and this is the brush that I usually use. Is the Sigma Tapered Blending E40. I usually have this right next to me so I can just blend everything together and seamlessly, and this has no product. And then I'm gonna go in with a darker brown color, which is this bottom color right here. So we're gonna grab a little bit of that color, and with this one you want to be very careful not to grab too much, because if you add too much, then it's gonna look really intense, and I don't really want it to look too chocolatey, if that makes sense. So just grab a little bit and then work your way in. If you think you need a little bit more, then you grab more product. It's better to start off with less product and work your way in than with too much, and then it's hard to take off. I feel like my eyelids look really dry right now. If you guys know of anything else that maybe doesn't dry out the lids as much, leave it down in the comments below, just because I feel like that could make my eyelids really dry. So once that is blended to your liking, we're gonna go in with a more orangey color, and just because I want to add a little bit of orange to the eye, because the glittery color is gonna be more orangey tone. So we're gonna grab this intense orange right here, and we're just gonna put a little, just barely dab your brush into it. So just sweep it on there, and you can tell it gives you a little bit more of that orangey tone, and that's what we want. So you want to compare to the other eye always. I think with this one I went a little bit too high, so we're just gonna even it out. You want to know what type of eye shape that you have, so you can be able to apply the eyeshadow, eyeliner, anything with your type of eye shape. I'm still working on my type of eye shape. I still don't know all the techniques. I'm not perfect, so I'm always working on trying new things, and if this one doesn't work out, then the next time I will try something new. So I just always try to improve it, because I'm not a perfectionist at eyeshadow. I feel like the eyebrows accentuate the eye look. So if the eyebrows are not looking fresh, I feel like your makeup look is just not gonna look as nice as it should be. So I feel like that's my problem right now. So I'm gonna stop rambling. So the next color that we're gonna go in with, I'm gonna use my Sigma E shading brush E55. It's just a flat shading brush, and I'm gonna use this lower color right here. And this color is beautiful. It's just such a gorgeous color. So I'm just gonna grab some. You can put some Fix Plus to make it a little bit more intense or to make it last more. I'm just gonna use my Slate All Day because I don't have Fix Plus right now. So I'm just gonna grab it and put it on the lid. Try to get as close as you can and then work that in. It's just such a gorgeous color. When you work with a color like this, I feel like you should do your eyeshadow first. Like, you don't want to have fallout on your foundation if you apply that first. So yeah, okay, so as you can see here, the color is so effing beautiful. I love it. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go back with that E25 and I'm just gonna grab a little dash of that first color that we used. Wait, this one right here. We're just gonna grab a little bit and I'm gonna sweep it on top of everything, and just to blend out any edges so it doesn't look crazy right there. But I feel like this eye has a little bit more brown, so just work with your shadows. For if you're gonna add brow highlight, now I usually use my Naked Urban Decay Basics palette, and I always use this first color right here, which is Venus, and I just add that right under the brow. I know mine doesn't look super sharp just because I don't have eyebrows now. You can see a lot of like gray because of the hair, but that's okay. And then right here after this step, what I like to do is I like to apply my mascara and my lashes. That way I can see how it looks together, and if I need a little bit more of that reddish brick color, I add a little bit more afterwards, very carefully. And then I'm just gonna put a coat of mascara. You could use any. I'm gonna use my Lash Accelerator. It's my favorite from Rimmel. And I'm just gonna add a really light coat. While that's drying, I'm gonna prep my lashes, and I'm gonna be using the Salon Perfect Demi Wispies, which look like this. It's drying, and then I'm gonna apply the lash glue, dual brush on adhesive, which looks like this. I love this lash glue just because it has a little brush and you don't have to apply it with anything else. So this is all that you use. So I just brush that onto my lashes, and it's supposed to be clear. So I'm gonna let the lash glue really good onto my eyes, and then as that's drying, I'm gonna take a look at the overall shadow. And as you can see here, you can kind of tell that it needs a little bit more color here, like this eye. So then that's when I go in and I fix the color, put it really carefully. Okay, so now that I have that, I use my makeup wipe to remove any glitter from my face that I have. I'm gonna go in with some primer, my Professional from Benefit, which looks like this. I mentioned this a lot of times on my channel, and you guys need to try this. And I'm running low, like I literally have to squeeze out the product. So I'm just gonna put that on any of my pores, and I'm gonna dab it in instead of sweeping it, and then it goes in perfectly. Okay, so once that's in, we're gonna go in with foundation. Okay, I'm gonna use my Marc Jacobs in the color Golden Light. This is the Genius Gel, So I'm gonna actually, what do I apply this with? I think I'm gonna use a beauty blender. So let me go and wet my beauty blender. Okay, so I already damped my beauty blender. This one's a little bit dirty, but I'm supposed to wash them today so I can have them all cleaned. So I'm just gonna pump one pump onto my fingers like so, and I'm gonna distribute it all over my face. So I use the one pump first, and then I go in with my beauty blender and I pounce that into my skin. To use a beauty blender, you want to pounce it in, and you never want to use it dry. I've been trying this foundation for the past couple of days and I'm not sure how I feel about it because I want to do a review. Now that that's blended in, we're gonna go in with concealer, and I'm gonna go in as usual with my Naked Skin concealer from Urban Decay, and this is medium light neutral. Sorry, my shirt is like super big, so it comes down kind of low. Okay, so we're gonna go in with my concealer to make your nose appear smaller. You usually want to go a little bit here on the side of your nose and drag it down, and then you can work that in. And I blend it in with the smaller side of my beauty blender. And for this step right here, before I blend this out, I get my translucent powder, my Laura Mercier, ready, and I put it here on the side so I can set it quickly. I love this powder. I should probably do a giveaway with that powder in the future because I always use it and I think everybody should have one. Okay, so now that that's in, I'm gonna grab my beauty blender and I'm gonna dip it into my Laura Mercier, and I'm gonna go right under my concealer before it creases and blend it in just like this. It looks so bomb. Before, I used to use my brush, this one right here, the Sigma F, whoa, the Sigma F83, no, 35. You can't even see the numbers more, but it's the tapered one. I used to use it for, it's also good for here, but I just feel like the beauty blender makes it look much more natural, and it's amazeballs. So I just love it. So now you want to set the rest of your concealer wherever you placed it. You want to set it. Sorry, we're gonna go in with my MAC Studio Fix and NC40 to set the rest of my face. After that, we're gonna go in with bronzer, and the bronzer that I'm gonna use, you guys know that I love, I'm obsessed with right now, is the Urban Decay Beach Bronzer, which looks like this in the color, oh, this is not it, the color Bronzed. I'm actually doing a giveaway of this bronzer right here. If you guys haven't seen it, it looks like this. Go check out my last video. Just grab any fluffy brush. This is from Real Techniques, and this is the multi-task brush. I'm just gonna bronze up the face. I'm not gonna contour. So I'm doing a giveaway on this bronzer if you guys want to enter. So I'm just gonna bronze the cheek, and then I'm gonna go to the forehead. I'm not gonna do the side right here because I feel like my face looks too round when I do that, and I don't want it to look like that. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of the forehead. I'm not gonna do all of this side right here. Okay, so once I'm done with bronzer, I'm gonna go in with my blush, my e.l.f. blush palette in the light, and I'm gonna be using this color on the top. It's such a beautiful color. I love it, and I'm just gonna use this brush from Sephora, the Pro Airbrush 55. Oops, I'm just gonna grab that. I'm gonna dab it in and work that in. And I'm concentrating the product more on this area than on this area right here, just because I feel like it makes your face look pulled back, and that's the look that I want. Okay, so now that I added my blush, I'm gonna go in with highlight, and I'm gonna be using my Anastasia Glow Kit in Gleam, and I'm gonna be blending all of the highlights together. I'm gonna dab into each one with any brush of your liking. Go from here to here to here to here, and I'm just gonna do this, and I'm gonna place that on the cheeks. And I like to place mine from here to from the end of my eye up, because right here I have a lot of pores, so I don't like to go lower than that. Don't be afraid to like play with your highlight. I mean, it's just makeup, you can take it off. Once I put the highlight, I like to grab my beauty blender and I just like to pounce right over it, just so it could seamlessly blend into the skin. I'm gonna go in with a little bit more. You can go and put some right here in your nose. I usually don't like to put it here anymore because I feel like it accentuates my nose and I don't really like it. So effing bomb.com. Yes. Okay, so once I'm done with highlight, I grab this Sigma Dual Fiber F50 brush and I just blend everything in so there's no harsh lines anywhere. And to finish up the look, I'm gonna put my hair down. Yes. And I'm gonna, what the heck is that hair? It's okay. And I'm gonna go in with my bottom lashes. Don't forget to add mascara or any shadow of your liking. I'm gonna go in with a NYX liner in the color, what color is this? It's medium brown, which looks like this. I'm gonna go in and put it under my waterline, and then I'm gonna go in with a brown. You can use any brown from the I have so much stuff right here from the palette. I can't even open it. With the same brown, the one right here, with a little brush. I'm gonna use the pencil brush from Sigma, the E30. Sorry I do that weird face, I can't help it. So as you can see here, it just ties up the look together. It looks so beautiful. Ow! Look my eye! I'm done with that. So now I'm gonna put a little bit of inner corner highlight, and I'm gonna use any brush if I can find one. But I'm gonna go in with Crush Pro from the Gleam palette from Anastasia and just place it right there. So once that's done, we're gonna go in and place some mascara on the bottom lashes. And once I'm done with that, I'm gonna put some lippy on, and I think I'm gonna use a liquid lipstick, but I'm not sure where I left it. But I'm gonna line my lips with Whirl from MAC, and this color is so neutral and so versatile that you can use it with anything. I add 3 little lines here to make my lips seem a little bit fuller and plumpier. I'm gonna use one from Jar Cosmetics, and I think I'm gonna go in with Everything Nice. And these Hydra liquid lipstick, matte liquid lipsticks are amazing. So I'm just gonna, it's a nice brownish nude color. So I'm just gonna go in. And that's it. I really love how this look came out. At first I was a little bit sketchy, but I think it works well. And now just throw on any setting spray. I'm going to use the Slay All Day. And we're done. Ugh, I don't like the smell of them. I don't know if that's just me. Okay, so this is my look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I am sorry for these busted brows, but I promise they will get better. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys haven't entered my giveaway, please do so you guys can get a chance in getting one of the Urban Decay bronzers. They're amazing, they're great quality, and they're very blendable. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.